Hello, namaste. How are you all? I am fine. Hope the same from your side as well. Today, let me speak about support system. We should have good support system of family, friends, and all. Now, why the problem of support system comes means we don't have joint families. We are having nuclear families. That is why support system is diminishing. And because of this, anger and so many other things are racing in our life. Today, much of our time is spent in the office, in the corporate jungles, cement jungles, let me call you. And you are knowing we are far away from nature. And this is because of endless deadlines, the deadly competitions, rat race, and this leads to stress, and the body is constantly under some pressure or the other. You are knowing such a response is totally inappropriate. No, it is not at all good. However, due to absence of awareness, our body responds as though to imminent annihilation due to the modern urge to change jobs rapidly. Many executives find themselves in threatening environments, surrounded by potential enemies. Even we are having the CEOs telling that you should work for 90 hours per week or 70 hours per week. So everyone is bothered. They have had no time to develop friends or a trusted support system. Every day they seem to walk into the modern day equivalent of a jungle where you are not at all safe. You are surrounded by wild animals and danger. Family support systems are far away. Nuclear families build up explosive pressure due to a revolution of rising expectations fueled by the media. Consider what happens when you get angry. 36 chemicals pour into your blood. And what happens? Blood rushes to your face and your digestion is switched off. All parts of the brain are switched off except what you need to kill or run. So under such circumstances, how we can develop ourselves or how we can overcome our anger. It is said that we should count till 100. And again you have to count in the opposite way, 100, 99, 98, like that. Because it subsides your anger. Once you are calm, express your anger. As soon as you are thinking clearly, express your frustration in an assertive but non-confrontational way. If you are having nearby any of your friend or relative or whom you trust, in other words, whom you trust, talk to him, get some exercise, drink some water, and sit calmly and quietly for some time. Think before you speak. In the heat of the moment, it is easy to say something you will later regret. Take a few moments to collect your thoughts before saying anything and then speak. Means think deeply and then speak and identify possible solution. Instead of focusing on what made you mad, work on resolving the issue at the hand. It can be your child might have done the room messy or he may not have done well in the exam. Then tell me, can you solve by getting angry at him? No. Here, love and affection works a lot. Drink a glass of water. Sit quietly. If you want, go for meditation. If not that, take a paper. Write down the reasons why you got so angry. Write down one after the other. When you write down, you become little bit cool. You will understand. And after writing down, just you can tear it off. If you want, you can tell that I have forgiven you. Suppose many times what happens, your boss speaks something bad towards you. But the thing is, you can't talk against him because you want your job. That is why you will be just suppressing that anger within you. And that suppressing the anger, later on, it may result in the form of some disease or the other. That is why you should be very, very careful. Don't get angry and always try to live in the present. If we live in the present, what happens? We won't be much bothered about the things what happened. Otherwise, many times I have seen some of the young girls and boys getting angry at the things what had happened in the past. They will take out that and they will join that to the present and they will start fighting. No, it is not the way. There is no yesterday and there is no tomorrow. Only today is present. Always think, only today is present. And one more thing, shall I tell you? Don't be bothered about anybody else. Think about yourself. What you like to do, do that. What you don't like, don't do that. Don't depend on others. Even don't pay any heed to them. Let them tell whatever they want. It goes back to them. You might be knowing the Buddha story. Once Lord Buddha told, if someone gives you a gift and if you don't accept it, to whom it goes back? It goes back to the person who has offered it. In the same way, even if they use any bad words, anything, say that it is not for me, I am not accepting it, then it will go back to the giver. So it will affect him, not you. So you keep quiet, live in the present, believe in yourself. Don't be bothered what others are telling. What happens with us is we are bothered about what other people speak. We never think, we never trust ourselves. We trust others. That is the wrong thing. Don't do like that. Trust yourself, have self-belief, and go according to that. And if you are having good support system at home, your own family members, good friends whom you can trust, they will help you to overcome all this. So, today onwards, let us have a good support system. Have a good day.